next up, let's move on to the Pittsburg Steelers casino. And the question I have for this Pittsburgh Steelers season is this the year the Tomlin streak finally ends? The Tomlin streak being obviously always finished.
It was originally yes. Sorry, I'm just cutting you off quick because I'm telling you now. It was originally yes when we first talked about these teams on their over-under. And then I was like, oh, well, if they get this Brandon Ayuk trade that we'll get into here in a minute, then yeah, they'll be an over. They'll go over. There'll be enough, at least one. He can win them one game to where they will be able to get that 9-8 record. They will not, be under 500. And I think this might be the year that they go under 500, especially with Joe Burrow coming back, feeling healthy. We'll see. But I really think that this will be the year that they do not go over 500.
Yeah.
If that Brandon Ayuk trade doesn't go through. If the trade goes through, I think they go 9-8. I think they're right there on that teeter-totter.
Well, last year, let's revisit the past to make a prediction for the future. Last year, they finished 10-7, which was insane to finish with this team 10-7.
Yeah.
Which again shows how.
Where's that Steelers guy? Huh? Where's that Steelers
guy? 10-7. They, however, missed the playoffs. Their over and under this year is set at 8.5. So obviously, you bet the under. The Tomlin streak ends. You bet the over. The streak continues. Both Casino and I said under. They finished last year in total defense. They were 21st, 17th against the pass, 19th against the run. Offensively, they were 25th in the league in total offense, 25th in the league in passing, 13th in running. Going into this season, they have a top 10 O-line with the 9th ranked offensive line in the league. They are bringing back, obviously, as we just talked about, they are bringing back Tomlin. They are bringing in to coach this new look offense, Arthur Smith, previously from the Atlanta Falcons for the past 3 years. He will be their offensive coordinator. And then their defensive coordinator will be Terrell Austin, who is coming back for his second season as the defensive coordinator. Now, in order to talk about the Steelers team, Casino, we first have to dive into a little bit of quarterback controversy, which is, will the week 1 starter for this team be one Russell Wilson, or will it be Justin Fields? And you are muted there.
Yep, you're good. I was just checking on that. Oh, man. Well, let's start off with who I would like. I would like Justin Fields. Yes. I want to see what this guy can do. I mean, I can call him a kid. He's younger than me. I want to see what this, which is insane. I hate the fact that all these professional athletes are younger than me. And
dude, we're getting near retirement age for most professional athletes. We're what? I'm 34. You're 33. That's
I'll be 30. I'll be 34 here in December. Whatever, 3 months now, 4 months, whatever.
So we're retirement age. Forget younger. We're retirement age for most athletes. Casino.
Oh gosh, that hurts me. Oh man. At least it's funny though. So my older brother, he's creeping up on 40, and he's really sad about that. He's 38, and he's just like, I can still do it now, man. My prime, I can still do it. Like, we were talking about getting back into our indoor soccer league, and he was like, "Oh, let's go play Wednesday. Let's go play Wednesdays again." And I was just like, "No, like they don't. What's on Wednesdays?" He's like, "Yeah, the good teams, and we can play in the better division." And I was like, dude, we're lucky if we can play in like the Tuesday over 30 league. Like, are you kidding me? Yes, you're still in great shape, but you're not a professional athlete anymore, man.
No.
Like,
anyway. Some would say well past his prime.
Yeah. I mean,
we're still slightly past our prime.
But my older brother, unlike me, my brothers are very skinny and like they still have their like 6-packs and all that jazz. So they're in insane shape. And they can still do physical activity way better than I could. But yeah, he's thinking that he can still play, with all these like just out of high school, early college kind of, people. And players that actually do play in leagues. Like we used to play with former MLS players. We used to play with professional indoor soccer players. Like we would play against really good players, collegiate players, and we had a few of them on our team. There's no way that we compete anymore. Anyway, going off of that, I want to see Justin Fields start because I want to see what he can do. I am over Russell Wilson. He had his chance to go and do something in Denver. They even gave him a fucking coach in Denver, and he still couldn't do anything. That I am so over Russell Wilson, and the only person that's still not over him is Sierra because she's under him. That I'm just nothing. Come on!
I gave you a smile. I saw.
Yeah, that was the slowest smirk. That's slowest
smirk. It took me a second.
I'm so done with Russell, man. I want to see Justin Fields and what he can do with a decent O-line. What's their O-line at? Do you know?
Yes.
Ranked because
they're ninth
okay,
in the league.
There you go. You give him a little bit of time so he's not having to scramble and use his legs out of pure desperation, and he can actually use his legs on drawn up plays. And I want to see what he could do with his arm a little bit more. I want to see what he could do with where he's not just trying to use his legs to get away from pressure, where he can use his legs to actually, this is the plan. We're going to run this play where it is a quarterback draw you can run. You know, I want to see those kind of plays with him. And I think that he will edge out. If they're smart, they should start him. But I think popularity-wise, everybody wants to see Russell start, which is sad.
There's rumors now that Justin Fields is at least going to have a package, right? Like a type of where he comes in for a couple plays, runs around, maybe he passes the old, why am I blanking on his name? The guy from the Saints.
Taysom Hill.
Yes. So they're going to have like a Taysom Hill-esque package for Justin Fields. Maybe he's in at wide receiver. Maybe he's in at running back. So this offseason, the Steelers lost Kenny Pickett, who's now on the Eagles. He looks absolutely god-awful. But they replaced him with Russell Wilson, who's the presumed starter, Justin Fields, who's the presumed backup, who we'll see plays, and then third string is going to be Kyle Allen. They brought in Van Jefferson, wide receiver, Quez Watkins from my Eagles again, wide receiver. They still have George Pickens. Who knows if this Ayuk trade goes through? It looks like he's just going to stay put with the 49ers. But they also brought in, probably my favorite move they made was bringing in Patrick Queen, linebacker from the Ravens, who I for sure was like, oh, the Eagles are going to sign this guy. And then he just goes same state over to the Steelers instead, which hurt my soul. But you look at what this team said, or what this team is, and basically what you said, I agree with. Their defense is going to be, I think, better than last year, because how could it not be? Or no, looking at the Bengals. Their defense last year, still 21st in the league. They're bringing in better play. They're bolstering that defense. The offense, they still have Najee Harris, who I don't know if I'm high or low on. I'm kind of middling on Najee Harris. But I think, again, if we even see a fraction of what Russell Wilson was in the past, this offense is going to be a lot better than last year when they were 25th in the league, again, with Kenny Pickett, who I don't think is a good quarterback. Russell Wilson at least was a decent quarterback last year. I just feel like he was not in the right situation. Will the Steelers be the right situation? I don't know. But I do think he's the day one starter. Justin Fields, I feel like, has proven in this offseason and in this preseason that maybe he's not the guy, and maybe the Bears were correct to get rid of him, which is depressing because I was a Justin Fields guy and I just saw him make unbelievable plays in some games where I was like, maybe this guy can put it all together, but it doesn't feel like he can. So it's Russell Wilson season in Pittsburgh. Yeah. Both Casino and I think they're going to be under.
Do you think he retires after his horrible season he's going to have?
No, I think he goes at minimum one more. Because how old is he? He's what?
Let's see.
Got to be
Russ.
He's in his 13th season, so he's getting up there. He was born. Oh, he's 35. So yeah,
he's retirement age.
So yeah, but I do think he'll try to play till he's 40.
I mean, we say that. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is 40. Aaron Rodgers is trying to be the new Tom Brady, but guess what? Yay! Yay!
Yeah, he's also 40. And then,
fun fact: I always bring up Sierra in these podcasts. I don't know why, but because every time that I look up Russell Wilson, like she's always there. Sierra's 38.
Oh wow!
Justin Fields is 25. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get the youth in there. Like you got him. He's your future. Fuck Russell. Like, just get out of here. Sorry, I'm not a Russell Wilson fan.
No, it's just a cornball. Like, just always feels really disingenuous too.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to put that. Like, he just does not seem like a real genuine person.
Yeah,
it's all he cares about is
It's all just image and PR, which I've never understood this. If you try to be oh, I'm actually a really nice guy and cater.
My kid is eating a magazine.
If you try to be like that disingenuous person where you're just like, look at me, I'm a really good person, I'm really cool. Like, it's like the least cool people in the world are the people who constantly keep trying to be cool and tell you they're cool. The least genuine people in the world are the people who are so genuine that they just keep being like, look at how genuine I am. And those are usually the most disingenuous people. I don't
think he ingested any magazine, but he just had a big old piece in his mouth, and as I'm running over there, he's smiling, just like